Hi everyone, it's Wednesday, May 6th. Let me get my board. I thought I was all ready and I turned out not to be. I don't know why. Just goofy that way. I can't find my blue marker. So we'll do it in Technicolor today. We will do, instead of blue, we will use green. How about that? A little change up. So May 6, 2020, and a 6 is a line and a loop. Mr. 6 rolls a hoop. A line and a loop. Mr. 6 rolls a hoop. Remember, when you roll something, it has to go on the floor. Okay? If you make it a loop and a line, you've made the number 9. So we want to make it a 6, and we count that as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We haven't filled our tens frame up, so it's just in the ones. Okay, so Wednesday, May 6th. Pardon me, my allergies are really bad today. They were really bad yesterday. I mowed the lawn before the rain came. Boy, am I glad I got that done. Usually I like to mow the lawn, but it took me a long time yesterday. My allergies were so bad. Hope you all had a good Cinco de Mayo. I did. It was very low-key because my allergies were bothering me so badly that I kind of didn't take part in some of the festivities that were happening at my house, including Mr. Larry's birthday, although I did get a piece of cake. Yay! Because a friend brought over some cake for him. I just got him a lemon meringue pie. But anyway, it was a nice day, and it was a nice night until it started to rain. And then it rained and rained and rained and rained and rained. And so now I have two very sad puppies on my hands because they want to go outside and play. But it's nasty today, so we're not going to do that. It's cold and it's nasty. But anyway, so let's first start. We haven't sung our songs in a while, so let's first start with that. We'll first start with the Days of the Week song, okay? Ready? Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Okay, now let's do another one. Are you ready? I'm going to back up here. I'm even going to take my glasses off for this one. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Then you turn around. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Then you turn around. One more time. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Then you sit back down. Good job. All right. Now, yesterday we started talking about insects, and I don't have very many books on insects, although I am going to go downstairs and look again. If you'll remember, so far we have read about the honeybee and the very hungry caterpillar who turned into a butterfly. And I was telling you yesterday, this is an excellent picture because it shows the body parts of an insect. A head, a thorax, and an abdomen. Head, thorax, abdomen. Head, thorax, abdomen, abdomen. Head, thorax, abdomen, abdomen, 2 antennae and 6 legs. Head, thorax, abdomen, abdomen. Got to do that wiggle on the end. Head, thorax, abdomen. That's a TH sound, thorax. That means upper body part, where your heart is. Abdomen means your belly part. 2 antennae, 6 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I was explaining to you yesterday that insects are different from spiders. Insects have wings too. That's not in my song. Sorry, I couldn't fit it in there. Spiders are different. And when I went down to the fire pit last night to celebrate a little bit with some friends, we all social distanced, so nobody was touching anybody or on top of anybody. Don't worry about that. One of my friends had this on their front porch. Now, normally I would be terrified of a spider this big, but this is fake. So you see he hangs from a string, and he's just a fake spider. He's a toy spider. But I wanted to show you the difference because this is perfect. It shows you right here. I don't know if you can, if I can get that into the light. Right here is his head, thorax, all one body part, head, thorax, abdomen. Okay? Now, he does have antenna, doesn't he? Yeah, little ones, or little, I don't know what those things are. They're not legs. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 legs. No wings. Doesn't fly. Spins a web from his spinnerets. These things are called spinnerets. They're kind of on his butt. Spinnerets. And they spin webs. They spin webs. I also found this in my yard. It's actually a hook, but it shows you, this is a picture of a dragonfly. This is where you hang it from. So I'm just going to show you here. This is his head. This is his thorax. This is his abdomen. Now, this guy doesn't have antenna. His antenna are put into his hanger, but it would be one on each side. And then he would have 6 legs. But guess what? He's not real. So anyway, so spider, insect, totally different. Most spiders will not hurt you, but it's a good idea not to touch them. Why? Because some of them are venomous. Some of them do have venom in them. We don't have a lot of those around here. You might see a daddy longleg, which is it kind of has like a body that looks like a button, not a button, I don't know, a bump to me. And then it has very spindly legs. Supposedly those are venomous, but their mouth is so small they can't bite any of us. And they just run away. So, and most spiders will do that. Most spiders are looking for insects, not people. So they're not really anything to be afraid of. And if you see a bee, stand still, it'll eventually leave. If you get stung, it will hurt. Put a wet tea bag on it. If you start to swell up, then you might have to go to the doctor. Not necessarily a big deal. For some people it is. Some people are very allergic. Usually you find that out after the first sting. Anyway, so today I have a very short book for you. Again, this book is by Carle. And this one is called The Very Lonely Firefly. Now, in my neck of the woods, where I come from, there were 2 names for fireflies. There was Firefly and Lightning Bug. And it's still a little bit early for those things to come out, fireflies and lightning bugs. Usually in end of May, June, when the weather starts to get warmer. And if you look out at nighttime, they generally come out at nighttime, they light up real quick. Light up, light up. And they look like little stars in the sky. So this is a very lonely firefly. And again, Eric Carle, known for his beautiful, colorful pictures. You can see this firefly has a head, a thorax, and an abdomen. And he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legs and 2 antennae. And he does indeed have wings. Now this book has a book jacket on it. Remember I told you about book jackets before. And what they do, they protect the book. But for ease of reading it to you, I'm going to take the book jacket off. And this is what the actual book itself looks like. This is a hard-backed book. Notice the beautiful pictures. Very colorful front page. Eric Carle is known for those. The Very Lonely Firefly. Now, right at the beginning of this book, it tells us something about fireflies. So I want to read that to you. So we clear this up. Fireflies, or lightning bugs, are not flies. They are soft-bodied beetles. Yeah, like a ladybug is a beetle. A June bug is a beetle. They have luminous, light-giving organs that blink on and off in the night to attract other fireflies. And that's down here. Luminous means give off light. The light is a cold light. It does not give off any heat. And that has some scientists using their puzzler. They're puzzled by that. There are about 2,000 species of fireflies in the world, of which approximately 50 can be found in the United States. Now, I've never been able to tell the difference between different species of fireflies. Or maybe I just haven't looked that closely at fireflies. But I did have an awful lot of fun with them when I was a kid. As the sun set, a little firefly was born. Can you see that little firefly? The sun is setting and the little firefly is born. It's starting to get dark. It stretched its wings and flew off into the darkening sky. It was a lonely firefly, and it flashed its light, searching for other fireflies. Do you see any? I surely don't. I see a bus and a dog and a tree and a cat and some other trees, and I guess that's a bird, and there's a person in the house, but no other fireflies. The firefly saw a light and flew toward it, but it was not another firefly. It was a light bulb lighting up the night. See the light bulb? And the people are saying, do you hear that noise? Wonder what the noise is. The firefly saw a light and flew toward it, but it was not another firefly. It was a candle flickering in the light. And this person is saying, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. The firefly saw a light and it flew toward it, but it was not another firefly. It was a flashlight. And the guy is saying, quiet out there. I wonder what's making all the noise. The firefly saw a light and flew toward it, but it was not another firefly. It was a lantern glowing in the night. And two kids, and one says, what is it? And the other, the little girl, says, hey, stop fighting. I wonder who's fighting. The firefly saw several lights and flew toward them, but they were not other fireflies. There was a dog going grrr, bow wow. A dog and a cat who was going meow, hiss, hiss. And the lights that that firefly was seeing was their eyes. Yeah, their eyes. An owl. Their eyes reflecting the light. And the owl saying, hoot. I like what owls say. That's a fun noise to make. The firefly saw a light and flew toward it, but it was not another firefly. It was the car's headlights flooding the night. And the people inside are saying, look, it's beautiful. And the kids are saying, wow, look. I wonder what they're looking at. I know what they were looking at. Do you know? I think you do. The fireflies saw many lights and flew toward them, but they were not other fireflies. They were fireworks. Fireworks, crackers, sparkling and glittering and shimmering in the night. So now we know what was making all of the noise. Beautiful, beautiful fireworks. They're so pretty to look at, but they're so loud and they can hurt your ears. Now, when all was quiet, the firefly flew through the night, flashing its light, looking and searching again. And then the very lonely firefly saw what it was looking for. He saw a group of fireflies flashing their lights. And now the firefly wasn't lonely anymore. So the other fireflies, and usually these guys flicker, but I haven't replaced the battery and you wouldn't be able to see the flickering anyway. But let's see how many there are, including the lonely one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 fireflies all together as a group. How exciting is that? So he found his way. So that's the very lonely firefly. So let's again sing one more time. Head, thorax, abdomen, abdomen. Don't forget to wiggle your hips when you do that.